Yes, very good morning all. Pradeep, thank you, I'm fine. Is audio video clear, Nara? Is audio video everything clear, na? Okay, closing the chat box. We'll continue for the class. So yesterday class we have started recording the null pointer. Null pointer due to bar magnet. Whenever the north pole of the bar magnet is placed towards the geographic north, null point will be obtained on axial line, on equatorial line. Whenever the north pole is placed towards the geographic south, null point will be obtained on axial line. That points we discussed that. Okay, null point means the point at which where zero magnetic field induction. The magnetic field induction, resultant magnetic field induction will be equal to 0. Such a point is called as what? A null point. This concept of null point is not new for you. Already in previous chapters also, in electrostatics also, you studied regarding the null point. Where resultant electric field intensity is 0, that point is called as what? A null point. When you can produce the null point will be produced whenever the two or more magnetic fields should be superimposed. If the resultant magnetic field is 0, at which point? That point is called as what? A null point. Today topic is null point due to isolated pole. So what is the topic for today is, what is the expression for the null point? Null point due to, yesterday we considered the bar magnet. Today we are considering the null point due to isolated pole. So null point due to isolated pole. Isolated or single isolated pole. Single isolated pole. Null point due to single isolated pole. So let me consider one on a table. So on a table, here is the table. On this table, let me consider one long bar magnet. Long bar magnet. One bar magnet of whose length will be very large, will be placed. Now this is of south pole, this is of north pole. So here if I consider the geometry, this will be of north and this will be of south. Correct? And this will be of east and this will be of west. So north pole of the bar magnet, long bar magnet. Immediately I know many will ask, sir, isolated pole, single pole will not exist. Here the meaning of single pole means So two poles are separated by a larger distance. That time we can individually concern with the individual poles. You cannot separate, you cannot able to get it single pole. Single pole is not at all possible. A bar magnet with a monopole, how much length you need to consider also, single pole will never exist. Are you getting Aram? But when I consider if it is a long bar magnet, so two poles are separated by a longer distance. Now which pole I kept on the table? North pole I kept on the table. When I kept the north pole kept on the table, the field lines due to the north pole below, this is below the table. The field lines below the table will be outward. So this is the magnetic field due to the bar magnet below the table. Below the table magnetic field direction. Whereas below, when I consider earth magnetic field direction, always I'm telling horizontal component of earth magnetic field represented by the symbol BH. Earth magnetic field is represented by a vector. That vector name is called as horizontal component. That horizontal component direction will be always from south to north. It will be north, south to north. To produce a null point, still yesterday few members asking many doubts regarding the null point. If you listen to today class properly, yesterday class also will be completely clear. Now here two magnetic fields are there. This is below the table. Two magnetic fields are there. Two magnetic fields are in opposite direction. So due to that reason, there is a chance is there. So below the table, we may get a null point. We may get a null point. Null point I'm indicating with N. So at this null point, what happened? The resultant magnetic field. The resultant magnetic field is the sum of which one? Resultant magnetic field is the sum of BH and BR. Since BH and B both are in opposite direction, their resultant value will be equal to 0. When the resultant value will be equal to 0, what I will get? B value will be equal to BH. Are you getting Ara? What is the meaning of null point? When one point is called as a null point, one point is called as a null point whenever the magnetic field is how many magnetic fields superimposing in this space? They are in opposite direction, equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. At each and every point, I cannot get the null point. Null point will be obtained only when. So at that point, magnitude of BH should be equal to B and the directions are already always opposite. So B value will be equal to BH. So what is the B value or BH value will be equal to B? B value, magnetic field. If I call this null point is at a distance D, I will call this null point name is N1. Here already I written N, you will get confusion. I will call the null point is N1. The null point distance from the center or from this pole, not from the center, from the pole, north pole, the null point distance is D. Then what is the formula for B? B value given by mu naught divided by 4 pi into, so M divided by D square, M divided by D square will be equal to BH. What is M there? Pole strength of the north pole. Which one now? It is the pole strength of the north pole. So this is the condition will be valid. Only the point you have to remember, whenever the north pole is placed on the table, north pole is placed on the table, where will get the null point? Null point will be obtained below the table. Null point will be obtained towards south. Are you getting around? Null point will be obtained towards south. Below the table means south only, na? Why I written this formula? Understood, Aram? When I consider a bar magnet, what is the magnetic field induction? Due to a pole strength at a distance D. Due to a pole strength at a distance D, magnetic field formula mu naught divided by 4 pi into M divided by D square. This formula already you know. Okay, Nara? So going slowly only. No need of asking, go slowly. Even this much, less than this, if I go, few members will sleep. Okay, Nara? Mu naught by 4 pi into M divided by D square into BH. Where we are getting null point? So in this case, where we are getting null point we are getting below the table. Below table means it is towards the geographic south or geographic north. It is towards the geographic south. Null point will be obtained. Null point on is towards geographic north or south. Geographic south. When north pole of the bar magnet is kept on a long bar magnet is kept on the table, north pole is kept on the table, null point will be towards the geographic south. Below, null point will be there. Then immediately few members may get that out. Sir, why not Now null point will be there above the table. If I consider the above the table, so what about inside the field lines direction? You know, when I consider above here south, due to south, so magnetic field lines direction, field lines here because of this is the north pole now. North pole it will be radially, due to the north pole, magnetic field lines will be radially outward, due to outward. That condition you know that now. Here it is there of south will be there. So here magnetic field lines due to this south pole will be radially outward, this direction. Okay, Nara? That is the direction which is given by here. And this is the direction of which one now? BH. This is the direction of B and this is the direction of BH. How both are? Same direction. When both are in same direction, whenever the magnetic fields are superimposing, the directions are same, the resultant never be equal to 0. This is common general explanation. Two vector resultant 0 agbekanದ್ರೆ, the two vectors should be compulsory anti-parallel vectors. Now here B and BH, because south pole magnetic field will be radially, so field lines are there na? And this is of BH, so both are in the same direction. Due to that reason, we will not get any null point. Okay, Nara? Above. So this is due to isolated north pole. Similarly, what can I able to consider is, so where you will get the null point? If I consider south pole is placed, now when I consider the table, last time I kept which pole on the table? I kept south pole is, north pole is on the table. Now I consider a long bar magnet. In this long bar magnet, the north pole is there, south pole is there. Now south pole is placed on the table. Whenever the south pole is placed on the table, so what happens? Where will get the null point? Null point will be there towards the geographic north. We'll get the null point. Null point is null point towards where? Geographic. It is the towards the geographic north. Reverse. The null point will be obtained towards the geographic north. Okay, Nara? So south pole we consider, the north pole we consider. Okay, na? Field lines direction. Here field lines direction. Due to the south pole, field lines are, magnetic field lines are entering. When I consider below, field lines are entering into the south pole. Here BH direction. This is the direction of B and this is the direction of BH. Both are in the same direction. Null point will not obtain below. Is there any chance is there for null point to obtain above? As here when I consider this, north pole is there. The null point will be obtained above. So these are the points you need to remember. Due to isolated pole, due to the isolated north pole, null point will be obtained below. And due to isolated south pole, null point will be obtained above. So this is the point you need to remember. That is the point number 4th one. Next point number 4th one after point number 5th one. What is the location of null point? In this case, why null point will be obtained? So below you need to understand. Why? Because below field lines due to the south pole. Field lines will move like this only. No? Field lines due to the south pole entering into the south pole. And this is the magnetic field direction due to earth BH. Both are in the same direction. When both are in the same direction, resultant magnetic field is not 0 below. Where resultant magnetic field is 0, above resultant magnetic field is 0. The next point. Let me consider one bar magnet. I will consider one bar magnet. This is the bar magnet I consider. The bar magnet is suspended in such a way, north pole is towards the geographic north. North pole is towards where? Geographic north. Next point, listen carefully. So north pole is placed on the geographic north. Whenever the north pole is placed on the geographic north, where you will get the null point? Null point will be on axial line, null point will be on equatorial line. Null point will be there on so equatorial line. For example, let me call one null point is there here, N1. This null point is there at a distance D. What is the distance of this null point from the center? Let me call D. At this null point, so what happened? Magnetic field due to which one? Due to the earth. Here I will call the point is N1. Due to the earth, the magnetic field value given by BH. And due to this bar magnet, magnetic field is given by B. D equatorial value given by B. When you will get it as a null point, it is a null point whenever BH and B equatorial both are equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. Both are equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. In question only I am telling N1 is the null point. When N1 is the null point at N1, what happened? Resultant magnetic field. What is the resultant magnetic field? BR value. BR value is the resultant of which one? BH minus B equatorial. BH minus B equatorial value will be equal to 0. So what will get BH? BH value will be equal to B equatorial. B equatorial value mu naught divided by 4 pi into what I will get here? Capital M. So capital M divided by dq. Can I write? This is the condition for the null point. I consider a bar magnet north pole is placed towards the geographic north. Null point will be obtained on the equatorial line. Let me call N1 is the null point, which is at a distance d from the center of the bar magnet. At this null point, BH and B equatorial both are equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. So resultant magnetic field value will be equal to 0. Then BH value will be equal to B equatorial value is mu naught by 4 pi into M divided by dq. Is it clear? This is, I consider one point N1 as a null point. Now I want to calculate the resultant magnetic field at another point. Let me call this point name is some P. This point is at a distance d by 2. From where? From the center. From the center of the bar magnet, this point P is at a distance of d by 2. So at this point, at a distance, generally null point will be obtained on both the sides. This side also one null point is there. This side also one null point is there. That null point distance will be same from the center. If the this side null point distance is d, this side also null point distance is d. I consider one point P. What is that point P distance? D by 2. When point P distance is d by 2 from the center of the bar magnet, at this point P, so what is the resultant magnetic field? Magnetic field due to the earth value given by BH, and magnetic field due to the bar magnet is given by what? Can I call it as B dash or BE dash? Here these resultant both are not equal and opposite. Both are not equal because here BE value, BE dash value more than BE value. Here distance d, here distance is d by 2. So when you are moving away from the bar magnet with increasing the distance, magnetic field value decreases. So what is the resultant magnetic field at this point P? I want to calculate at the point P. At which point? At point P. What is the point P distance from the center? D by 2. What is the resultant magnetic field value? I want to calculate. Resultant magnetic field at point P. So BE dash value greater than BH value. BE dash value greater than BH value. Why BE dash value greater than BH value? At a distance D, BE value and BH value both are equal. When distance is decreases, BE value will be increased. So BE dash value will be more than BH. Are you getting R? What is the formula for magnetic field? B value, B equatorial value, mu naught divided by 4 pi into MR to MR, M divided by D cube. With the distance, what happened to BE value? Decreases. Here distance is D, here distance is D by 2. Here BE equivalent value will be equal to BH. When distance is D by 2, the magnetic field due to the bar magnet I called B equivalent dash. B equivalent dash value more because the distance is decreased now. B equivalent dash value more than what? BH value. When B equivalent value more than BH value, what is the resultant value? B equivalent minus BH. What is B equivalent value? B equivalent value given by mu naught divided by 4 pi. Bar magnet magnetic moment value same, capital M. What is the distance value given by D by 2 whole cube? D by 2 whole cube minus BH. So what I will get here answer? This 2 whole cube will become 8. 8 will go to numerator, which is 8 into mu naught by 4 pi into the capital M divided by dq. Capital M divided by dq minus BH. Can I write? But I know already, first time I know, BH value will be equal to mu naught by 4 pi into M divided by dq. These points are directly questions can be asked based on these points. So now BH value is mu naught by 4 pi into M divided by dq. When BH value mu naught by 4 pi into M divided by dq, what can I able to write? This is 8 into BH minus BH. So what is 8 into BH minus BH value? 7 into BH. What is the value? 7 into BH. This is the resultant magnetic field induction at which point? At a point P. What is the distance of the point P? The distance of the point P is D by 2. Is D by 2 from the center. At a distance of D by 2 from the center, the resultant magnetic field value will be equal to how much? The resultant magnetic field value will be equal to 7 into BH. So this value will be equal to how much? 7 into BH. Okay, na? Understood, Ara? Due to a bar magnet, whenever the north pole is towards geographic north, you get the null point on equatorial line at a distance of d. If it is there, null point. At null point, BH value is mu naught by 4 pi into m divided by d cube. Now, what I want to calculate, what is the magnetic field value at a distance d by 2 from the, from where? From the center of the bar magnet. So that is one point. Next point. So what is the next point I will consider is, I want to calculate the magnetic field induction at another point. For example, let me consider another point Q. This point distance value from the center of the bar magnet, from the center of the bar magnet, the point Q distance, let me call the distance value is 2d. When distance is 2d, here horizontal component of electromagnetic field value BH. And at this distance, the magnetic field due to the bar magnet B equivalent double dash I will write. Here distance, so whenever the distance is d, BH value B equivalent value C. Whenever the distance is d by 2, B equivalent value, B equatorial value more than BH. Whenever the distance is 2d, so B equivalent double dash value is less than BH value. Now I want to calculate the resultant magnetic field induction at which point? At a point Q. I want to calculate resultant magnetic field induction at a point Q. At a Q. Next point I am considering at a point Q. What is the resultant magnetic field induction value? At Q value I want to calculate. At Q, the resultant magnetic field induction, which is the difference between which one, BH and BE double dash. Why I written BH first? I come to know BH value more than BE double dash. So BH value writing as it is. What about BE double dash value? BE double dash value mu naught divided by 4 pi into, this is m divided by distance value 2d whole cube. What is the distance value here? 2d whole cube, which can be also written as BH minus this value 1 by 2 whole cube can be written as 1 by 8 into mu naught by 4 pi into what I will get? Capital M divided by dq. This mu naught by 4 pi into capital M by dq value will be equal to how much? Will be equal to BH. So then what can I able to write the answer? I can write the answer here is BH minus idu BH by 8. When it is BH by 8, what I will get the answer? 8 BH minus BH. So total answer is given by 7 into BH divided by 8. This is the expression for magnetic field induction due to what? Due to a bar magnet. Whenever the north pole of the bar magnet is placed towards the geographic north, null point is obtained at a distance d. What is the magnetic field induction resultant value at a distance of 2d? At a distance of 2d, the resultant magnetic field induction value, which is given by 7 into BH by 8. The value will be given by how much? 7 into BH divided by 8. Is it understood, Ara? Till now, what we are calculating, the resultant magnetic field due to the bar magnet on its equatorial line. Now, let me consider what is the resultant magnetic field induction value on axial line. So, let me consider axial line. On this axial line, let me consider one point P. The point P distant from the center of the bar magnet or point P dash. Point P dash is distant from the center of the bar magnet, let me call D. At a distance D from the center of the bar magnet, point is P dash. So what is the magnetic field induction resultant value? At this point P dash, so horizontal component of electromagnetic field is given by BH. BH is the horizontal component. Horizontal component direction will be always, you have to remember, from south to north. If it is of south, it is of north. BH direction will be always from south to north. So BH direction will be south to north. Now point P is there on axial line or equatorial line or axial line. So on this axial line, magnetic field is due to axial line. Can I write it as BE? This is the value of BH and this is the value of BE. So magnetic field induction on axial line will be in the same direction of magnetic moment. Magnetic moment direction from south to north. So that is the direction of BE. How BE and BH? Both are in the same direction. When both are in the same direction, what is the resultant magnetic field induction? At a point P dash. At which point I am considering? At point P dash. At point P dash. P dash is lying on where? On axial line, on equatorial line, on axial line. So B P dash value will be given by, since BH and B axial both are in the same direction, Resultant value will be given by BA plus BH. BA plus BH. But BA value can be written as 2 into BE. We know what is the relation between magnetic field induction on axial line, magnetic field induction on equatorial line. Magnetic field induction on axial line will be equal to 2 times the magnetic field induction on equatorial line. This relation you know. By using this relation, BA value can be written as 2 into BE. 2 into BE plus which one? BH. But as per the null point condition, BE value will be equal to BH. So 2 into BH plus BH. What is my final answer value given by? The final answer is given by BP dash value will be equal to 3 into BH. What is the value of BP dash? Will be equal to 3 into BH. Understood, Ara? Where was the P dash is lying? P dash is lying on axial line or on equatorial line? P dash is lying on axial line. On axial line, what is the resultant magnetic field induction given by? Resultant magnetic field induction, BP dash value given by, so 3 into BH. Like this, whatever the points are given, so that points can be, we can able to find out. One more point I will consider here only, related with this position only. I will discuss for the north pole is placed towards the geographic north. When north pole is placed towards the geographic north, so null point will be obtained on axial line or equatorial line, on equatorial line. The same conditions, similar conditions you can able to study whenever the south pole is placed toward the geographic north, or north pole is placed toward the geographic south. Now the bar magnet was like this. Bar magnet was like this. Now what I did, so next point is bar magnet is rotated through an angle 90 degrees in clockwise. Bar magnet is rotated through an angle 90 degrees clockwise. So I want to calculate when bar magnet is rotated through an angle 90 degrees clockwise, the point P dash will come here. Correct? So what is the next point I'm considering is point P dash is over. Next point I will consider when from the null point position, when bar magnet is rotated through 90 degrees clockwise. Initially, bar magnet north pole is towards the geographic north. We studied the condition. Initially, the bar magnet was there like this. This is the bar magnet position. Initial position of the bar magnet. Okay. The initial position of the bar magnet is like this. Now bar magnet is rotated through an angle 90 degrees. Now bar magnet is rotated through an angle 90 degrees from its position. Initially this is of north pole, this is of south pole. It is rotated 90 degrees clockwise. Clockwise means here the north pole will come, here the south pole will come. Now let me consider a point P. When after rotating the bar magnet through an angle 90 degrees, I consider the same point P dash. P dash is the point which is at a distance D, D from the center. So what is the distance of the point P from the center? I am calling the distance of point P dash from the center. I will call it as D dash. D. At this point P, so already always you know horizontal component of electromagnetic field direction will be like this. Now magnetic field due to bar magnet, this point P dash is lying on axial line or equatorial line. It is there on axial line. So this is the magnetic field value on axial. So what is the resultant magnetic field value at P dash? At P dash, resultant magnetic field value given by, since BH and BE both are in the perpendicular. So BP dash is the square root of, when both the vectors are perpendicular, what can I able to write? I can able to write BH square plus BA square, which can be also written as root over. So BH square value as it is I am writing. BH square value as it is I am writing. BA square value I am writing it as BA value will be equal to 2 into, so BE whole square. Can I write 2 into BE whole square? But as per the null point condition, which is equal to root over, so BH square plus either 2 into BH square. The BA value will be equal to 2 into BE whole square. Square will be there for both. Then what I will get here the answer. Here the answer value will be equal to, this is of 4 into BE square. But as per the null point condition, we know initially it is there null point condition. Null point condition value given by BE value will be equal to BH. When BE value will be equal to BH, here what I will get the answer, which is equal to root over so BH square plus 4 into BH square. 4 into BH square. So what I will get the final answer? The final answer value will be given by, which is the final answer here. BP dash value will be given by how much? The value of BP dash. BP dash value will be given by root of 5 into 4 plus 1 5 root 5 into BH. This is the resultant magnetic field induction whenever the bar magnet is rotated through an angle 90 degrees clockwise from its initial position. What is the resultant magnetic field induction? So which is given by root 5 into BH. Is it understood, students? Okay, Nara? Is this point okay, na? Whenever the bar magnet is rotated through an angle 90 degrees clockwise, it is rotated through an angle 90 degrees in clockwise. I consider a point P dash on its axial line, which is at a distance D from the center. Then at this point P dash, BH will be vertically upward direction, BA will be along the magnetic moment direction. Since both are perpendicular, this is the resultant answer. So this is what bar magnet is rotated through an angle 90 degrees. Next one is when bar magnet is rotated through an angle, when bar magnet is rotated through 180 degrees clockwise. Whenever the bar magnet is rotated through an angle 180 degrees clockwise, I want to calculate what is the resultant magnetic field induction value. Now initially this is the position of bar magnet. Bar magnet, the north pole is placed towards the geographic north. North pole is placed towards the geographic north. Now bar magnet is rotated through an angle 180 degrees. Bar magnet rotated through an angle 180 degrees means poles will be interchanged. Bar magnet rotated through an angle 180 degrees. Poles will be interchanged. Here the north pole will come, here the south pole will come. The north pole will come this side and south pole will come this side. Okay, Nara? Now wherever the position, if they ask, we can able to find out the resultant magnetic field induction value. If they ask to calculate the resultant magnetic field induction value on axial line or on equatorial line, so that can be calculated. What is the resultant magnetic field induction value on axial line or on equatorial line? For example, I consider one point P dash. The point P dash distance is D from the center. At this point P dash, so horizontal component of electromagnetic field value given by BH. This is the horizontal component of electromagnetic field value BH. And because of this bar magnet, so what is the direction of magnetic field direction? It is on equatorial line. So direction of, this is the direction of B equatorial. B equatorial. Are you getting Ara? Due to the bar magnet on equatorial line, magnetic field induction will be in the direction from north to south. So this is the value of B equatorial. What is the resultant magnetic field induction value at point P dash? At point P dash, BH value and B equatorial both are in the same direction. BH plus B equatorial. Since we know condition from the equilibrium, B equatorial value will be equal to BH. So that's why what I will get the answer for BP dash. BP dash answer will be given by, so BH plus BH. What is my final answer is given by, the final answer is equal to 2 into BH. Are you getting Ara, students? So here what they are asking us to calculate, whenever the bar magnet, directions only important. If directions are cleared, whether to add, whether to subtract, whether the vectors are parallel, whether the vectors are perpendicular, that can be calculated. So BH value and B equatorial value both are in the same direction. Whenever, you know that, whenever the south pole is placed, north pole is placed towards the geographic south, null point will not obtain on equatorial line. Null point will be obtained only on the axial. That condition, you know that, na? Null point will be obtained only on the axial. Pradeep, so let me continue this. So afterwards, if any doubts are there, you can ask. Okay, Nara? So these points are understood, Nara. Directly the questions can be asked based on these points. Initially, the bar magnet north pole is there towards the geographic north. Null point is obtained at a distance d. Then I calculated magnetic field induction at a distance d by 2. Magnetic field induction at a distance of 2d. What is the magnetic field induction at a distance d on the axial line? What is the magnetic Lata? What is the magnetic field induction at a distance value calculated now? Now one bar magnet is rotated through an angle 90 degrees. What is the magnetic field induction at point P? When bar magnet is rotated through an angle 180 degrees, what is the magnetic field induction? So that values are calculated. Understood, Anna? Is this one okay now? Pradeep raising the doubt. Pradeep, what's your doubt? Is there any doubt? Audio, video clear, Anna? Together you ask if any doubts are there. So let me continue the class. At the end of the class, together you can ask. So Pradeep, sir, magnetica. South pole or north pole? What south pole or north pole? Bar magnet rotated through an angle 90 degrees. North pole will come here and south pole will come here. The recorded class will be sent to you. You don't bother recording the scrolling. Okay, Nara? Sir, how you got the resultant when perpendicular? When perpendicular means which position? Perpendicular means by applying the parallelogram law. By applying the parallelogram law. Parallelogram law formula, you know that now? What is the resultant formula? R value given by root over p square plus q square plus 2pq into cos theta. When two vectors are given p and q, p square plus q square plus 2pq into cos theta. Whenever the theta value will be equal to 90, what is the formula for R? R value will be given by root over p square plus q square. So this is the formula now. By using this formula, when they are perpendicular, to be written. Sir, in 180 degrees direction, B equatorial, wrong, I think. 180 degrees, B equatorial value, wrong. Whenever the bar magnet is rotated through an angle, 180 degrees. When bar magnet is rotated through an angle, no doubt, correct only. In which case, BH value will be equal to B. At a distance D, BH value will be equal to B. Okay, Nara? It is correct only when it is rotated through an angle. Closing the chart box, let me continue. If you are getting still doubts, I will take one more case also. Whenever the bar magnet is rotated through an angle 180 degrees, north pole will come here, south pole will come here. I want to calculate, maybe in material they given, so calculating the resultant magnetic field on axial line. Now I want to calculate the resultant magnetic field on equatorial line at a point P dash, which is at a distance D. So at a point P dash, BH direction will be always from south to north. Horizontal component of earth magnetic field, always you have to remember. Horizontal component of earth magnetic field direction from always from where to where? From south to north. That will be south to north. When I consider the bar magnet here, bar magnet on equatorial line, magnetic field induction direction on equatorial line will be the direction from north to south, B equatorial. Since BH value and B equatorial value both are in the same direction, the resultant magnetic field value given by BH plus B equatorial. But starting we know condition here, B equatorial value will be equal to BH. So that's why BP dash value will be equal to BH plus BH. BH value plus BH. So what is the total answer is given by 2 into BH. Still, if you have any doubt, let me consider the one more case. Now the bar magnet is there. Bar magnet is considered. North pole is placed toward the geographic south. Here the north pole is there. Toward the geographic south. Whenever the north pole is placed toward the geographic south, where you will get the null point? Null point will be there on axial line or an equatorial line or on axial line. So let me consider one point P. Let me consider one point N1. The distance of the point N1 from the center. This is the center of the bar magnet. From the center of the bar magnet, this distance value, let me call, this distance value will be equal to D. Whenever the distance value will be equal to D at N1, at which point I want to consider at N1. North pole is placed towards the geographic north at N1, at a neutral point, at a null point. When a point is called as null point, resultant magnetic field induction value will be equal to 0. Today we wait for somewhat extra time. Today we have to finish this concept. and tomorrow we'll start so numericals of this concept. Okay, now, so at null point, what is the resultant magnetic field? At null point, the resultant of which one? When I consider if this is the null point, at this null point, so what is the horizontal component value? Horizontal component value given by BH. BH is the, so direction of which one? Horizontal component. Which pole is placed? And what is the direction of magnetic field induction due to the bar magnet on axial line, which is the direction of BE? Since BA and BH both are opposite in direction, so at one point, I'll get resultant magnetic field value will be 0. If I call the resultant magnetic field is 0 at a distance D, so BR is the resultant of which one? BH minus BA. Since both are in opposite direction, will be equal to 0. So then what I will get the answer? BH value will be equal to BA. What is BA value? BA value will be given by mu naught divided by 4 pi into 2 into capital M divided by dq. So this is the value of BH. Null point on axial line or equatorial line? On axial line. Whenever the null point is there on axial line. So for example, I want to calculate magnetic field induction here only. So at a distance d by 2. At a distance, same as that of last one. At a distance d by 2. So what is the resultant magnetic field induction? I consider another point P. So what I need to consider, therein showing the diagram is somewhat difficult. Here I will draw the diagram. Here is the bar magnet is there. Here is there of bar magnet is there. Already I come to know null point is obtained at a distance of D from the center. Now I want to calculate another point. Let me consider another point. What is this point P distance from the center? This point P distance from the center. So this distance value, let me call it as D by 2. This is the center and this distance is D by 2. Okay, Nara? At a distance D by 2, here two magnetic fields are there. Magnetic field of which one? Magnetic field of horizontal component. Horizontal component is BH. And what is the magnetic field of which one? One is the horizontal component value which is given by BH. And one more is given by which one? One more is given by BA. BA dash I will call. Here BA dash value more than BH. If I want to calculate the resultant magnetic field induction at point P, so which value was greater? BA dash value greater. BA dash minus BH. What is BA dash formula? Mu naught divided by 4 pi into 2 into capital M divided by D cube. D value will be equal to D by 2 whole cube. D by 2 whole cube minus BH. D by 2 whole cube minus BH means, so what I will get the answer? This 2 whole cube value will become 8. 8 will go to numerator. Mu naught by 4 pi into 2m by d cube value will be equal to BH. So 8 into BH minus BH. What I will get the answer is given by 7 into BH. This is the resultant magnetic field induction where at a point P. Where does the point P lying? On axial line, on equatorial line? Point P lying on the axial line. On the axial line at a distance of d by 2 from the center, what is the resultant magnetic field induction? Resultant magnetic field induction value will be given by what? So 7 into BH, same as that of last time. Now similarly, I can also calculate at a distance of 2D. If I want to calculate at a distance of 2D, magnetic field value, I will call it as, so BP dash. At a distance of 2D, resultant magnetic field is, so BH value greater than BA double dash. BA double dash at a distance of 2D. So BH value as it is, BA double dash value given by, which is equal to, BA double dash value is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into, is it M or 2M? So 2 into M divided by 2D whole cube. When I written 2D whole cube, so what can I able to write? This value will be equal to BH minus BH by 8. This is BH by 8. So what I will get the answer, which is 7 into BH divided by 8. Same as that of the last cases. But here the point P dash is on axial line or equatorial line. The point P dash is on equatorial on axial line. At a distance 2D. At a distance 2D from the center, what is the resultant magnetic field value? 2D on the axial line. Which line I am considering is on the axial line. So what is the resultant magnetic field value? When I consider at a distance 2D, so at a distance of D, so BH value and BA value both are equal. At a distance of 2d, if I call this point name is P dash. At a distance of 2d, this is the value of BH. And here is the direction of BA double dash. BA double dash value will be smaller than BH. What I will get BP dash value? BH minus BA double dash. Then I can calculate the resultant magnetic field induction value. Last point, Rao. If whenever the bar magnet is rotated, when bar magnet rotated, or otherwise I can also calculate what is the resultant magnetic field induction value at a distance d from the center on equatorial line. Now here is there of north pole, here is there of south pole, here is there of north pole. I want to calculate what is the resultant magnetic field induction at a point P dash, which is at a distance d on equatorial line. On equatorial line, which are the directions? This is the direction of BH. And what is the direction of BA on equatorial line? B equatorial direction from north to south. If I want to calculate the resultant magnetic field induction BP dash is given by, since BH and B equatorial both are in the same direction, BH plus B equatorial. Correct, Ara? Which can be also written as BH plus B equatorial value can be written as BA divided by 2. This is a null point corresponding to on axial line. BA value will be equal to BH. What I will get, the answer is given by BH plus BA value is equal to BH now, BH by 2. So what I will get, the answer is given by, which is equal to 3 by 2 into BH. This is the resultant magnetic field induction on equatorial line. Whenever null point is obtained on axial line, so what is the magnetic field induction on equatorial line at a distance d? That is given by 3 by 2 into BH. 3 by 2 into BH. Last point related with this. Now, for example, initially the bar magnet was there like this. Here is there of south pole, here is there of north pole. Now, bar magnet is rotated through an angle 90 degrees. Bar magnet is rotated through an angle 90 degrees clockwise. Clockwise means here the south pole will come, here the north pole will come. Now, I want to calculate what is the resultant magnetic field induction value at a point P dash. What is the distance of point P dash from the center? I will call that is D. At this point P dash, what is the horizontal component direction? This is the horizontal component direction. At point P dash, what is the direction of magnetic field? Magnetic field direction will be, so from south to north. Point P dash is on equatorial line, south to north. So this is the direction of B. B, axial equatorial line. Here the value will be equal to, now where I want to calculate the magnetic field induction value. So point P is there on axial line. So this is the direction of B axial. B axial. Correct, Ara? How both are? Both are mutually perpendicular. Both are mutually perpendicular. This is the direction of BH. This is the direction of BA. When both are mutually perpendicular, what is the resultant magnetic field induction given by? The resultant magnetic field induction, which is given by root over, so BA square plus BH square. But which is equal to BA value will be equal to BH. When null point is on axial line, BA value will be equal to BH. So what I will get, BH square plus BH square. BH square plus BH square value will be given by root 2 into BH. Root 2 into BH. Are you getting, Ara? This is the resultant magnetic field induction value on axial line, on equatorial line, on axial line. Whenever the bar magnet is rotated through an angle 90 degrees. In this way, if you know directions properly, always BH direction will be from south to north. This direction will not change. Only these directions are going to be changed. It is based on the point P lying on axial line, point P lying on equatorial line. Whenever the point P lying on axial line, so what is the directions? What is the resultant magnetic field? Whenever the point P lying on equatorial line, what is the resultant magnetic field? So all points are there in material. Even screenshots also not required. After completion of class, the recorded class also will be sent to you. So once you can go through that. In this way, we can calculate the resultant magnetic field induction value. Understood, Ara? Yesterday, these two cases we studied. North pole is placed toward the geographic north. South pole is placed toward the geographic north. Okay. So what are the required different conditions? Last 2 points are there. Don't leave the class. Last 2 points are very, very important. Now, next point we will consider is null point due to, 1 second, Deepaka. So, null point due to, next point I will discuss regarding the null point due to isolated poles. Null point, I want to locate the position of the null point. Position of null point due to isolated poles. Due to the isolated poles, I will consider. Two individual poles I will consider. When I can treat with the individual poles, whenever the bar magnets are long bar magnets, then I can treat with the individual poles. Now let me consider the two bar magnets. First time I kept so like poles are together. Like poles are placed together. Here is there of south pole, here is there of north pole is there. And here is there of north pole is there, here is there of south pole. Whenever the two bar magnets are placed with their like poles are together. Like poles are side by side. So here what is the condition? Like poles are side by side. For the like poles, I want to locate the null point. Whenever the like poles are placed side by side, where I will get the null point? What is the meaning of null point? Null point is a point at which where resultant magnetic field induction value should be equal to 0. So when I consider, if I call this is the center of the bar magnet, this is the center of the second bar magnet. The distance between the centers of these two bar magnets, let me call the distance value will be equal to d. This distance value will be equal to d. Now let me consider one point P. This point P at a distance x. The point P distance is x from the first bar magnet. What is the distance of the point P from the second bar magnet will become d minus x. The first bar magnet having a magnetic moment value, let me call m1. Second bar magnet having a magnetic moment. Here no need of magnetic moment. I will consider with the pole strength. So I will consider with the pole strength. Here I am not considering with the individual poles, bar magnet. Sorry, here I will consider the total bar magnet. I need to consider only poles, but I consider here total bar magnet. So how can I consider with poles? Now what is the separation between these two poles? The separation here I will show the two poles separately. Here is there of one north pole and here is there of another north pole. So this one having a pole strength value m1, this one having a pole strength value m2, such that m1 value greater than m2. m1 value greater than m2 means n1, this one I will call one north pole, this one I will call another north pole. m1 is less than, first I need to write m1 less than m2. m1 value less than m2 means m1 is the weaker pole, m2 is the stronger pole. m1 is weaker than m2. So what is the separation between these two poles? Separation between the d poles is given by d. Now whenever the two like poles are placed side by side, the null point will be obtained between the poles. When I consider here one point P, the point P distance from the first pole, let me call x. Then the point P distance from the second pole will become d minus x. Okay, Nara? So at this point P, the magnetic field due to the first pole, this is north pole now. Due to the north pole, magnetic field direction, due to the first one, magnetic field is, can I call it as B1 bar, radially outward. And this is also north pole, magnetic field will be radially outward, B2 bar. At this point P, B1 bar and B2 bar both are opposite in direction. You don't want a derivation, you want only formula. Whenever the two like poles are placed together, joined side by side, then the null point will be obtained between the poles. Null point I called x. The distance of the null point from the lighter pole value x. The distance of the null point from the stronger pole will be d minus x. So when you can call it as null point, at this point P, the resultant magnetic field induction. So magnetic field induction is the resultant of which one? B1 dash and B2 bar. B1 bar and B2 bar. So B1 bar plus B2 bar, vector addition. So this sum should be equal to 0. Since B1 and B2 both are in opposite direction, B1 minus B2 value will be equal to 0. When B1 minus B2 value will be equal to 0, what can I able to write? B1 value equal to B2. What is B1 and what is B2? B1 is the magnetic field induction due to a pole strength value M1. B2 is the magnetic field induction due to a pole strength value M2. Mu naught by 4 pi into, here I will get M1 divided by, what is the distance value here is given by x square will be equal to mu naught divided by 4 pi into, what is the magnetic field induction due to a pole strength M2? m2 divided by d minus x whole square. So mu naught by 4 pi value, mu naught by 4 pi value cancel. Then what I will get, the answer is given by, so I will get the answer d minus x whole square divided by x square. D minus x whole square divided by x square. Value will be given by m2 divided by m1. m2 divided by m1. So from this d minus x divided by x will be equal to root over, so m2 divided by m1. m2 divided by m1. From this, what is the formula for x? X value will get d divided by root over m2 by m1 plus 1. This is only the formula you want. Whenever two poles are poles and m1 and m2 separated by a distance d, if the two poles are like poles, null point will be obtained between the poles. What is the distance of the null point from the lighter pole, from the weaker pole? From the weaker pole, null point distance value will be given by, so x is equal to d divided by root over m2 by m1 plus 1. The same formula you got in electrostatics also. Whenever the two charges are there, if q1 and q2 are the two charges separated by distance, what is the formula for the null point? X formula will be given by root over, so d divided by root over q2 by q1 plus or minus 1. Can you remember? Plus sign is for the like poles, minus sign is for the unlike poles. Whenever the pole two charges are like charges, null point will be obtained between. Whenever the charges are unlike charges, null point will be obtained behind the charges. Same formula here also, only the thing is difference is x is equal to d divided by root over m2 by m1. Here I written q2 by q1. Here poles strength value given by what? m2 by m1. That is only the difference you need to remember. Okay, Nara? Whenever for the like poles, if they place it side by side, where you will get the null point? Null point will be obtained between. Sir, why not the null point will be obtained outside? If I consider the point P outside, due to this north pole, magnetic field will be radially inward, outward. Magnetic field will be radially outward. And due to this north pole, magnetic field will be radially outward. B1, B2 bar. B1 bar, B2 bar in the same direction. The resultant never be equal to 0. That's why whenever we consider two like poles are placed side by side, so outside the bar magnet, behind the bar magnets, you will not get any null point. Null point will be obtained only between the bar magnets only. Where you will get the null point? Between the bar magnets only. Okay, Nara? Similarly, I am writing for unlike poles. I will not derive here. I will write the formula directly for unlike poles. So whenever we consider the unlike poles, whenever the unlike poles of two bar magnets are placed side by side. Unlike poles in the sense here is there of north pole and here is there of south pole and here is there of north pole and here is there of south pole. Whenever the unlike poles are joined together, directly I am writing for unlike poles, where I will get the null point. Null point will be obtained between the outside, will be obtained outside. When I consider, now here I need to consider south pole, here I need to consider the north pole. So this is of south pole, this is of north pole. The south pole strength value m1, north pole strength value m2. These both are separated by distance d. Separated by distance what? D. When I consider here the point P, so due to the north pole, here the north pole magnetic field will be, because of this north pole, magnetic field will be radially outward. Because of the south pole, magnetic field will be radially inward. South pole, magnetic field will be radially inward. So at this point P, these both are opposite in direction. That's why the null point will be obtained at where? Null point will be obtained only, so outside. What is the distance of the null point from? If here also condition is given, m1 value less than m2. So what is the distance of the null point from the pole of lighter pole, from the weaker pole? If I call this is a weaker pole now, from the weaker pole, if this distance value will be equal to x, this distance will become, so d plus x. What is the formula for x I am giving? X formula will be given by, so d divided by root over, so m2 by m1, m2, small m1. Small m's are indicating that pole strength, which is d value, x value d divided by root over m2 by m1. m2 by m1 plus 1 or minus 1 or minus 1. Whenever we consider unlike poles, where you will get the null point? Null point will be obtained between outside. So Aishwarya, once again, null point will be obtained outside. X value will be given by, so d divided by root over m2 by m1 minus 1. Okay, Nara? Is it okay? So last point for today class. Now we consider the poles. Instead of considering the poles, when I consider the two bar magnets are there. This is the first bar magnet and this is the second bar magnet. So here is there of south pole, here is there of north pole, here is there of north pole, here is there of south pole. This first bar magnet having a magnetic moment value given by m1 bar. Second bar magnet having a magnetic moment value m2 bar. Now this is the center of the first bar magnet and this is the center of the second bar magnet. What is the separation between the centers of the two bar magnets? So two bar magnet separation value, I will call it as D. And here also I will write the condition m1 bar value less than m2 bar. That is, first bar magnet is the weaker, having the magnetic moment value weaker compared with the second bar magnet. And how I place? I place at the like poles are side by side. Whenever we consider the like poles are side by side, now I want to calculate magnetic field induction value. Like poles are side by side. I will get the null point. So this is the first point related with the null point for. So this is the null point. So here I will get the two null points. For this configuration, we will get the two null points. First, I will consider the point P. The distance of the point P from the center of the first bar magnet, I will call it as X. What is the distance of the point P from the center of the second bar magnet will become D minus X. At this point P, magnetic field due to the first bar magnet, let me call it as B1 bar. That will be radially outward from south to north. At this point P, magnetic field due to this bar magnet, so that is also B2 bar. That is from south to north. Since B1 bar and B2 bar both are in opposite direction, resultant magnetic field induction value will be equal to 0. So B1 bar value will be equal to B2. B1 is the magnetic field induction at point P due to the bar magnet. Due to the bar magnet, magnetic field induction given by mu naught by 4 pi into, so 2 into, that is M1 divided by dq, divided by x cube, divided by what I will get the answer, which is of x cube. This value will be of x cube. Will be equal to mu naught divided by 4 pi due to the second bar magnet, which is 2 into m2 divided by, so d minus x whole cube. Here mu naught by 4 pi cancel, 2 to cancel. To simplify this, after simplification, we'll get the answer. X value will be given by, so d divided by m2 by m1 whole to the power of 1 by 3 plus 1. This is the formula to locate the null point. Null point between the bar magnets are outside the bar magnets are for between the bar magnets. For between the bar magnets. Between the bar magnets, what is the location of the null point? The location of the null point from the, or this is the distance of the null point from the lighter, from the bar magnet of weaker magnetic moment. So x value will be given by d divided by m2 by m1 whole to the power of 1 by 3 plus 1. Similarly, for here I will get one more null point. If I consider the point P here, so because of this bar magnet, a magnetic field value will be given by, this is the direction B1 bar. Because of the second bar magnet, a magnetic field is given by the direction B2 bar. At this point also, B1 bar and B2 bar both are in opposite direction. When B1 bar and B2 bar both are in opposite direction, resultant magnetic field is 0. So for a point, so behind the bar magnets, whenever the null point is there behind the bar magnets, so what is the distance of the null point behind the bar magnets? So that time the null point location is given by x value will be equal to d divided by root over, not root over, here cube root. Why it is cube root? Here then answer d cube is there. So that's why I will get m2 by m1 whole to the power of 1 by 3. m2 by m1 whole to the power of 1 by 3 minus 1. Understood, Ara? And one more important point here you can remember. So these points what we have written between outside, what are the points we written? For which configuration? Like poles are placed together, unlike poles are placed together. Here, like poles are placed. Two bar magnets are placed along their axial lines, along the line. So two bar magnets are placed along their axial line, and the like poles are placed side by side. Whenever for this configuration, if unlike poles are placed side by side, you will never get any null point. Null point will be obtained only when like poles are placed side by side. Even what are the formulas I written? The same formulas will be obtained whenever the two bar magnets are placed. So along a line, perpendicular line, joining their centers also. Here one bar magnet is there. This is another bar magnet is there. Here south pole is there, north pole is there. Here north pole is there, south pole is there. And this is the center of the first bar magnet. This is the center of the second bar magnet. What is the separation between these two bar magnets? Centers is given by D. Whenever the two bar magnets are placed with their unlike poles are side by side, but along a line, a perpendicular line, joining their centers. Now, when I consider a point P, here when I consider the point P, at this point P, so what is the magnetic field directions? Magnetic field due to the first bar magnet. So it is there on equatorial line. So magnetic field due to the first bar magnet, so that direction is given by, this is the direction of B1 bar. Directions are important. This is the direction of B1 bar. And due to the second bar magnet, so this is the direction of B2 bar. Since B1 bar and B2 bar both are in opposite direction, I will get the null point. What is the distance of the null point? First bar magnet, magnetic moment value given by M1 bar. Second bar magnet, magnetic moment value given by M2 bar. M1 bar is greater than M2 bar. The next formula will be given by between M2 by capital M2 by capital M1 whole to the power of 1 by 3. This is the difference you have to remember. When we consider the poles, I will get square root. When we consider the total bar magnet, we will root a cube root. So plus 1. Similarly, here I will get one more null point. Null point will be there outside also. Outside, what is the formula for the null point? X formula will be given by, so D divided by, here what I will get? The formula for X is D divided by, so here I will get M2 by M1. M2 by M1 whole to the power of 1 by 3 minus 1. One formula for between, one formula for outside or behind. So these are the formulas you need to remember. For a bar magnet, when two bar magnets are given, so these two formulas you need to remember. So always you have to remember with respect to poles. So with respect to for poles, to locate the null point with respect to poles, X formula will be given by, so D divided by root over M2 by M1 plus or minus 1. Plus or minus 1. Plus sign for positive for like poles. When like poles are placed side by side, plus sign. Minus sign is for which poles? Negative sign for unlike poles. Unlike poles. When I consider for bar magnets, when we consider with respect to bar magnets, instead of the poles, when I consider the bar magnets, when we consider the bar magnet, X formula will be given by D divided by, here capital letters, M2 by M1. M2 by M1 whole to the power of 1 by 3. Plus or minus 1. Plus or minus 1. Positive sign, when you will get plus, positive for between the magnets, negative for behind the magnets. Okay, Nara? These conditions are understood. So this is regarding the bar magnet, magnetic moment values. So today class is related with, by today class, regarding this null point, superposition of magnetic fields, that all we completed. So tomorrow class, what we will do is, so based on this concept, we will do numericals based on, this is topic 3. So in this topic 3, numericals will solve. Today, based on what are the concepts I discussed, some theory question from the assignment, old material only. Old material, so I will give it. Is it okay now, students? So from the starting, what we have discussed. But around 145 minutes staying many. But afterwards, I don't know what happened to many. Though I told you class is important, today I told you I will continue for some more extra time. But still also you are quitting the meeting means what can I consider? How much importance you are giving for the subject to, that much importance you have to give for the objective also. Objective also important, na? Should not neglect the objective also. Even if you want, we can revise the subject to at a time together once if you come to college. But objective revision is not possible. That keep in mind, students. Okay, Nara? So that's it for today class. I'm stopping the recording first. If any doubts are there, you can ask your doubts.